I have to see how good my Photoshop skills are too, because I have ideas for, because like that's another I think missed opportunity in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was not introducing more Alolan forms into the game. Like I think they easily could have just added more Alolan forms that you can't trade to Sun and Moon or something like that. Just say they're Ultra Sun, Ultra, like kind of like the new Ultra Beasts. So like I have ideas for some of those, but I can't draw, so I'll have to like edit the existing artwork in Photoshop and then like be like, this is a rough idea of what it's supposed to look like, which some, like one of them I know I'll be able to do that easily, because like it's just like turning Dugong into a monk seal, which just means turning it dark and getting rid of the horn. Like I can do that easily, but another one is like still sprites, because you do some sick work with that, but they're 3D models. Yeah, I was probably gonna try and do it with like the Sugimori art, just kind of Photoshop my way through that and just put a disclaimer at the beginning of it, just be like, hey, I don't have art skills, so hopefully these artist renditions of what I'm trying to come up with are good enough for you. Like one of them is like, I mean I could always figure out who the original artist for it was, but like there was the idea of Alolan Jinx when Alolan forms were first brought up. Yeah, and that's fine. I'm okay with people having to figure it out. Like there was a concept for Alolan Jinx where it's like the hula dancer. Like, I don't think I can Photoshop that. I might just have to use the image from Google and just be like, I promise I'm not stealing this. This is the artist. Please go check out their artwork. Or I could just go a really funny route and like make it purposely bad and like use like stock images and just paste them over Jinx. Which I might do that. That might honestly be even funnier. I still gotta work on the next U-Realms campaign too. I forgot to tell you guys that. Yeah, so Season 4 is... I forgot to heal again. Season 4 rules for U-Realms are coming out, so I might delay until after that is like available to the public. Because they're not super different. You gotta make it... Yeah, exactly. Like, I'd much rather, like, make it into a joke than try and pretend like the quality is there when it's not. But yeah, U-Realms, the Season 4 rules for U-Realms are coming out soon-ish. So I might wait until those are out before we do anything with it. Because pretty much all I have to do at this point is do the map. Which the map artist for U-Realms just released a bunch of them for Patreon. Which I have access to them, so I just have to check and see if I'm allowed to edit them myself or not. But yeah. But otherwise, like, all the story, there's not really any story to this one. It's really just gonna be like puzzles, the campaign, because that's all this place is. So whenever this gets around, yeah, it'll probably have to wait until August, because the Season 4 rule set will probably be available towards the end of June, and July I have no free time because I'm taking like 2-week-long vacations in July, which is gonna be awful for my paychecks, but they're gonna be fun regardless, and it'll make my family happy that I'm able to go on them. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna have a chance to host anything with that in July. Oh, jeez. Should probably wrap up pretty soon. That's fine. Go a little bit longer. I want to get back so that I'm ready to take on the gym leader at least. But yeah, like this next campaign is literally just like your people trying to climb a tower full of puzzles, and you have to finish the puzzles, and that's the entire campaign. And we'll probably, like, it's a type of thing where, like, this might be the only one where we'll actually use these characters again. Oh, I messed up. I walked right into that. Because, like, the tower is, like, an endless tower where you just keep going, like, or at least it feels endless, and, like, very few people ever actually make it to the top. Yeah, Zelda, you should not be in here. Oh, I don't like the idea of putting Neptune in here either, though. Alright, let's, go with that. So, like, well, if it goes well, I can keep doing campaigns around the tower and can use the characters again. Or, like there's opportunities for the characters to die, which makes it even easier, because then you just whoever's character died just makes a new character, and then they meet up with the old characters that are still alive. That's also a distinct possibility. That didn't kill. Why is Absorb so bad in this game? Oh well. I am almost to the end of this route, which is good. And then I'll be able to Pokemon. Hello, Armandus. Can I read that? Yeah, I can read that, right? Cool. This is indeed Pokemon. That. Yeah, I'll probably go for about, like, 5 more minutes, or however long it takes for me to finish off the trainers in this route. Why would you absorb the grass type, my friend? That was an interesting choice. Okay. Great. Great. No, this is great. Cool. Oh, he's learning. This is gonna be bad for me, actually. I really did not mean to fight these trainers without healing. Okay, just don't get paralyzed, and I'm fine. But how can I do it? Do I have to download the ROM in the emulator? How can I do it? Is it... I don't think Twitch has any problem with it. At least, like... I mean, I have less than 20 followers, so, like, Twitch isn't really coming after me for anything major. But yeah, basically it's just an emulator and Streamlabs OBS is how I do it. And I just have a bunch of audio equipment built up over the years. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, I've even seen like bigger Twitch channels stream from emulators, so I don't think Twitch has that big of a problem with it. Especially because, like, if you already own the game and you're not distributing the ROM, I don't think it's technically an issue. It could be. I don't know. Is it illegal to own? Is it illegal to own the ROM if you're not the one that, like, distributed it and you're not distributing it? Is that illegal? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know the rules of emulation. It's probably not great to emulate. Emulator game you already purchased is not illegal. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I purchased Emerald when I was like 5, and then I'm not. Yeah, and like I would love to use my actual cartridge and do it through the Game Boy player, but the quality is so bad because it uses composite cables. Yeah, so you should be fine. I don't think it's that big a deal. Twitch won't come after you, and neither will Pokemon. Pokemon has bigger things to worry about than people emulating a 15-year-old game. But yeah, like I would love to use the actual cartridge, But A, my battery died, which makes it harder to play, which I gotta figure out if I ever do this as a Let's Play. I gotta decide if I'm gonna drop the $50 to buy a second... Yeah, don't distribute it. Yeah. Yeah, that's good to know. But yeah, like, I gotta decide if I'm gonna... Future me is gonna drop $50 to $60 on a new cartridge of Emerald that has a working battery. Or if I want to ask one of my many engineering friends if they're willing to help replace the battery for me. But then yeah, I don't trust myself. I'm so bad. Of course, you're welcome, Armandus. Yeah, I don't trust myself to fix electronics. And then there's also the... Oh, and thank you for the follow as well, dude. But yeah, I don't trust myself to fix electronics because I know I'll break them. Like, I'm already worried, like, I'm looking at a new capture card that would plug directly into the back of my computer, and I'm already thinking of all the ways I could screw it up. Yeah, I could try and replace it on, like, some of my old crappy GBA games, just as a test run. That's also an option. Want to dig that tunnel. This poor dude, he just wants to see his girlfriend. But then there's also, like, the Game Boy player through the GameCube, because the GameCube doesn't have, or like, it's dumb because it has a Nintendo only component cable, which is the only way to get progressive scanned footage from the GameCube. And obviously those cables aren't in production anymore, so they cost like $100 to use a component cable on the GameCube, because a regular component cable won't work because Nintendo decided they wanted to own their own component cable, I guess. Do you own a GameCube component cable? Because, like, if you do, that would be incredible. I would actually pay you to get that at some point. Because, like, it's so... Because, like, there's a slot right on the back, but it has, like, some sort of reader in it. Or, like, some sort of, like, proprietary chip that prevents other, like, generic component cables from being used. Which sucks, because composite cables are interlaced, and it makes it look so bad. Yeah, let me know about that. I would actually... I mean, I probably wouldn't right now, because A, I have other things I need to spend money on, and B, I also don't need it right now. Like, I don't plan on Let's Playing this game anytime soon. I'm slowly working on the graphics and stuff, but that's like a future future project for me. But then there's also, yeah, component or composite. I need the component. So, like, that should be either it goes into, like, a single black, so it has the square thing that plugs into the GameCube, and it goes into, like, a single black circular, plug, or it would be, like, a red, green, blue, or, sorry, yeah, red, blue, green, white, and red audio. Like, it'd be like a 5 multicolored cable one instead of the red, white, yellow composite. Yeah, component is the one I would need. 5 thing. Okay, that would actually be it, which is incredible because those haven't existed in like a long time. So I will talk to you about that at some point in the future. That would be super helpful, because like if you look at my leaf green footage, it's so ugly because it's doing the interlaced thing where like only half of every frame is being shown at any one time. but then it also is getting translated into progressive, which makes it look like really weird and blurry. But I think, yeah, let me look at my party. No, this take. I think, okay. You know what, I'm feeling good. I think, let's do the gym leader. Why not? I finished what I did. Have the worst memory we have for oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, see, like, I don't have an issue with the, like, GameCube games are fine. I can play those progressive, no problem. But yeah, it's the GameCube one that is, like, weirdly proprietary, and Nintendo's weird about it. Thanks for checking anyway, though. So I was gonna say, like, those are such a rare thing, because the GameCube with the component thing was only introduced, like, halfway through the GameCube's life cycle. And then they also, like, stopped producing it pretty early because it wasn't, people weren't bothering to buy it, because what person cares about the graphics on their Nintendo GameCube when if the person was a person who played games for the graphics, they'd probably already be playing the PlayStation 2, honestly. Or I think even Xbox was out at that time, right? Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to do a double battle. This is gonna suck. Let's see if Toad can handle this on his own. Yeah. Yeah, Roxanne is weirdly strong. I think I'm fine because I have like I have two things to beat her. Like Shroomish and Mudkip can take care of her pretty easily, but the nose pass will be tough. I know that for a fact. Luckily I'm only 2 levels below, if memory serves correctly, which isn't a huge issue. The gyms in this game are pretty tough though, especially in Emerald, which makes me sad that when they did Oris, they used the Ruby and Sapphire gyms, because like there's so much less powerful. Like they all have 1 fewer Pokemon, and then like Moz Deep City in Emerald, or the like Tate and Liza in Emerald, are terrifying, whereas in Ruby and Sapphire, like all you need is a good fast water type Pokemon with Surf and you win the game. I find it okay. No, it's not outspeeding. I could have sworn Shroomish outsped Mudkip at one point though, so I took your this gym is tough. I think Mudkip has a slight better advantage over Trico, just because Trico is much more of a offensive Pokemon. So like the big attacks from Nose Pass do a lot of damage to Trico, whereas Mudkip can take them a little bit better. Takes a lot of time. Yeah, I don't feel like grinding either. And actually Shroomish got to 13, which is good. Got the antidote. Okay. So I'll lead with Mudkip. I'll probably have to grind before Brawly, because he's actually a monster, and there's no way I can go through Dewford Gym with a level 10 Ralts. So I will definitely have to grind up before then, but for now I think I'm fine taking on. If I lose, then whatever. 11. Okay. Oh, I must be thinking of like Brock or something. Yeah, this should be fine. Let me just save real quick just to make sure I don't lose the progress. Alright, let's fight Roxanne. Whoa, okay. Accidentally took a screenshot. Don't mind that. Oh, God. Okay. Jeez. Hello, I am Roxanne, the Rustboro's Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I might apply what I learned at the Pokemon Trainer School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon? Watching the direct earlier, like there were two moments that like really, okay, there were three moments that I was just like, oh, my heart. Which the first one was the little Scorbunny fist bump, which that made me like, I want to pick Scorbunny as long as it doesn't evolve into something ugly like the past however many fire starters have. Then the second one was like the moment where they, yeah, no, it's past 15. I think I should still be fine with 13 Mudkip. 14 now. Yeah, I should be in the clear. If not, I have Shroomish as backup. Whoa. Something? Oh. I don't know what that was, but hopefully, yeah, okay, everything's good. Right? Nothing. Okay, sorry, I'm like, I just panicked because I heard the like Windows noise. I think I might have bumped my controller and it made it come unplugged slightly or something. Cool. Incineroar isn't ugly. Incineroar isn't, yeah, like Incineroar looks good for his design. Like I actually like the design of Incineroar. It would be perfect if he didn't shoot fire out of his dick. If he didn't have that aspect to him as a Pokemon. Oh, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would actually. Well, it did more damage than I thought it would too. Okay, this is looking less good, actually. I can take it. Okay, he's going for Harden. Which is, it makes me sad because, like, I don't know. I don't like bipedal fire. I don't like starters that go from 2 legs, or from 4 legs to 2 legs. Or, like, if they do that, like, I like them to be, like, at least, like, Swampert is interesting because he's, like, oh, I can't switch out. That's unfortunate. Like, I like Swampert because it's like, it gets to that like bipedal stage, but it's so big and still has that like, oh, why? It still has a like build of being a bipedal or a quadrupedal Pokemon that it still like hunches over and uses its front hands as feet. Are you for real? Actually? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. It was my Twitter rant about Incineroar. I remember now, yeah. But yeah, I just don't want Scorbunny to be ugly. If it evolves into something ugly, I'll be sad. But honestly, like, if it evolves in, okay, cool. Gym Leader 1 down, let's go. But if it evolves into like a soccer player Pokemon, I actually really like that because like I used to play soccer when I was a kid, so that always still holds like a little bit of a special place in my heart. But I don't want to turn into like some big hulking monster. Like save that. Like I'm gonna make, okay, I'm gonna go on record and make predictions for the starter Pokemon types. I'm gonna say Grookey is gonna be Grass Rock. Yeah, soccer is a sport for all the nerd kids because you don't need coordination. You just need to be able to run and move your legs. That's an entirely accurate statement, actually. Yeah, soccer is the nerd sport. But yeah, like I want to predict that Grookey is gonna be Grass Rock type, and he could, but they already have Sun Wukong as, like, they literally have a Sun Wukong starter, which is Infernape. So I'd be surprised if they rehashed that. But because like I'm thinking it'd be cool if he turned into like a rock drummer. See, I see that as a drumstick because it's always talking about how he drums on stuff. And like his drumming, oh, I accidentally activated a cutscene. I didn't mean to. Like his drumming has like magical properties and nature properties to it or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna deal with that in the future. I'll finish up my thoughts as I heal up and stuff. So I think it'd be cool if he turned into like a rock and roll drummer with like 2 drumsticks and he just like hits on rocks and stuff. And I would make the Grass Rock type like a pun. And then Sobble, I'm not sure what the second type. I could see it being like poison type as like a Loch Ness Monster type creature and have it be the second type be poison type and have that like work into the fact that it causes other people to cry, and like that could evolve into like causing them illness or something like that. And then, all right, cool. Actually, I'm actually ending the stream anyway, so thanks for stopping by, Armandus. Appreciate it. But yeah, and then I would love to. I'm thinking, because then that also creates a triangle, where like you have the grass type being the water type, and then you have the poison type being the grass type, and then you have rock type being the fire type. So then they could make Scorbunny like fire electric type to be like the Energizer Bunny because it's so energetic, and then the electric would be water, so it creates a reverse triangle. I don't know. I'm probably getting my hopes up too high. I don't know. I'm just excited because I still haven't decided which starter I like the most yet. But yeah. Okay, I think I'm wrapping up my thoughts here. So I'll probably call the stream here for the night then. So let me just pop over to this camera. Cool, yeah. So yeah. So I'll call it here for the night. I want to do at least once a week with Emerald version. That's my hope. My goal for right now is 3 to 4 times a week streaming. That's kind of, I want to try and get into that schedule. It's a little bit tougher because I do have a single class to worry about until the end of June. But once that's done, I should be way more able to do streams. But I do want to mix it up. I don't want to play the same game all the time. So I'm thinking I'll probably do another Emerald stream next week. But I also want to stream again Friday or Saturday. I can't remember which day I picked. But on one of those days, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, because I had plans on Friday. But Saturday, I think I'm gonna stream Minecraft because I could. Okay, yeah, I'll add that to my list of things because I would love to get back into Overwatch too. I haven't played it since like. I don't think I've played it since any characters have been added. Actually, like I don't think I've played it since Sombra, which is years now. But yeah, we do that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play some Minecraft because my friends and I have a server now, and I haven't played on that server in a while. Yeah, so I would love to meme around with them on that server. I gotta give them warning though, because some of them are total degenerates and could easily have built something that could get me banned. So I gotta make sure that's okay with them first. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope for those of you that stop by and watch live, thank you. And if you're watching this on YouTube, this might get a little delayed getting on YouTube actually, just because I ran out of time for some stuff, so I might not get there for a couple days instead of tomorrow like I planned. But if you're watching on YouTube, expect some more Emerald in the future. And I promise I'm not giving up on Breath of the Wild. I just can't stream it right now for reasons. I don't have access to it, and plus I don't like that the webcam gets messed up sometimes and the sync isn't totally lined up. I don't like the buffer that the Elgato card I have right now gives. So I'm in the process of deciding whether or not I'm gonna buy a newer capture card that doesn't have that delay. So it'll probably be until then that I play a console game again. But yeah, until then I'll keep finding new stuff to play online. I got Minecraft ready to go. And then yeah, I could play some Overwatch with you, Sam, also. So I just realized the chat's not on the screen, but oh well. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's fine. Whatever. So enough rambling. I'm very excited about Pokemon, and yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. Hopefully we get more next week. I'll probably do another like reaction / discussion video for E3 next week if I can. There's a possibility that I'll have to work during the during the presentation, which would suck, but even if I do, I'll definitely do a discussion type thing for it. Yeah, enough rambling. Hope you guys have a good night, and I will catch you guys next time. Later.